Couple of weeks back, I was in this Jebel Jais mountain road as part of Milli Milli rally. The car I was driving was a spectacular 1987 Rolls-Royce Corniche 2. It was considered as the pinnacle of luxury of that era, and it has its own charm. It has been one of the benchmarking car, one of the bespoke luxury machine. Now we have the successor. This is the one, Rolls-Royce Spectre. But the main difference is inside the hood. Those days it was having a huge 6.75 liter V8. Now we don't have an engine. It is with motor and batteries. But I'm here to check out the new generation Rolls-Royce Coupe is spectacular enough like the Corniche of that era. So let's check it out. All my Flywheelers, welcome to Flywheel. The first ever Rolls-Royce electric has retained all the Rolls-Royce character in its design. But there has been an evolution to what we have seen so far. The grille has remained the same, but it has evolved to make it more aerodynamic. It's not as a chunky mass now. Headlight is splitted because you know the connection with the BMW. So they split the headlight into two parts, but they not made it awkward. There are huge chrome elements on the face. You can see on the grille as well as on the air scoops. And there's a lip spoiler in the front. The change again, I can see the split of accessory has reduced the size. I think she's gone for a diet. She looks smaller now, which again is to make it more aerodynamic. The long hood has been retained and long hood look amazing. And even the proportion of front remains like a Rolls-Royce, but it's been shaped down to make it more slaky, more smooth, to have a better drag coefficient. On the side profile, you can see the real Rolls-Royce proportion, long hood and laid back cabin. You know, it reminds me of the Rolls-Royce Wraith. Actually, it's a replacement of Wraith, but they won't be coming with the ICE engine. The 23-inch wheel again is an aerodynamic wheel. It's got the Rolls-Royce standing logo. The coach line is very famous, and this spectacular green color. You can see the coach line is very subtly included, which I'll explain later. Rear hinge door has a huge chrome handle, and it can be opened like, you can hold it a little and leave it. If you don't have anybody striking any obstacle here, it opens automatically, and if you want to close, just touch that button. And once you're getting in, you just press the brake pedal, you can close it either. The huge chrome element you can see over the greenhouse. Rear hinge door means its access is very easy. There's a huge rear glass for the rear passenger. Again, there's a hip formation and a sport back kind of a rear treatment, make it look more sportier. In fact, Wraith was the first proper sports coupe for Rolls-Royce. So this is the replacement, and you can see the Rolls-Royce coupe proportion in this Spectre as well. As I mentioned, the sports rear of the Rolls-Royce, and you see it's like a yacht. They connected with the yacht because it's a luxury simple. Rolls-Royce always have a vertical small tail light. It's been retained, but clear glass and those graphics look amazing. There's a chrome underneath, but obvious there's no exhaust, but the bumper treatment look more sportier and chunky. You can open this boot, and there's a huge boot with a super carpet inside, and over here you can have a space for some of your valuable things which you want to hide. But one thing I really liked again is this element, where normally on the switches you can just see a car's photo, but here they are given the graphic of Rolls-Royce itself. That is the attention to detail Rolls-Royce designers keep. Again, Rolls-Royce has its own charm, it has its own identity, it has kept that always. And comparing to the Corniche which I had driven a couple of weeks back, I can see that has been carried here in the new generation contemporary way, which is again a Rolls-Royce element. I know you might be excited to know what is inside this long hood. Yeah, once you open, you can see a covered portion, but inside we can see some of the control units and other elements. and motor will be there, but it's not having any frunk here because there is enough space in the boot. It's neatly sculpted like in a Rolls-Royce, and you can also see a Rolls-Royce Spectre hand built in Goodwood, England. That size is all. So we are ready to check out if this Spectre is spectacular to drive. So this is a test for suspension because I'm getting out to the main road through this bad stretch. There's a very smooth, lovable movements which we'll even experience on a magic carpet. That's the suspension of the Spectre. Getting on to the road. Okay, there are cars coming down. So one thing, interior stargazed sky. It's a special experience. So even this indicator sound is different. It's got a small metallic feel. It denotes the luxury. Oh my goodness! Wow! Wow! Oh, that is spectacular. The new Spectre claims the credit of being the most powerful Rolls-Royce cars ever. The Black Badge is the most powerful version. With 650 HP of power and 1075 Nm of torque, Black Badge is the most powerful version. But what we're driving today is the standard one with an output of 577 HP and 900 Nm of torque. The battery pack is a 102 kWh battery, and then there are dual motors, one in the front and the other one in the rear, making it all-wheel drive. It can sprint from 0 to 100 in 4.4 seconds. Consider it's a 3-ton vehicle. It's not just about the power and performance, it's also about the engineering, and I can claim that this is one of the most engineered electric car ever. As you might know, Rolls-Royce doesn't talk much about their engineering aspects, but we can experience that with its driving nature. Very balanced, subtle car. Spectre rides amazingly well and is one of the best with the magic carpet ride feel. This was possible with a well-tuned suspension which can balance well in the corners and carry the 3-ton weight, making it one of the sportiest Rolls-Royce as well. In spite of this weight, the brakes performs surprisingly well. The steering also communicates so well and doesn't feel so heavy but light like in a Rolls-Royce. What really amazed me is the way they control the acoustics by making it one of the most quietest cars ever. Driving a Rolls-Royce is always a different feel, and this Spectre is again a different Rolls-Royce in terms of being more sportier, even though Rolls-Royce doesn't call it like that. In case of Black Badge, there are two additional modes which you can have more power and a launch control option. However, the car which you are driving right now, it is something which most of the Rolls-Royce customers would love to do. Ride like a yacht. So guys, just hold it, it opens itself, and if you want to close, just press the brake pedal. Hey guys, if you're worried about umbrella, don't worry. Even in Spectre they are given the umbrella, but the position is here. But it's a good one because you can take it out if it's in the rain and get in house without getting wet. The interior of Rolls-Royce is something which can be customized to the highest. One of the most bespokeable interior in any cars. You can choose your color and trim combinations according to your personal choices. There are vast material available for your interior from high quality Napa leather, wood, carbon fiber, metal, and even glass to make it most exquisite among any of the luxury cars. In case of Spectre, on the dashboard there's a glass panel which has got around 500,000 stars around the Spectre to make it feel like a galaxy. This one part of this interior is enough to show the exclusivity of the Spectre compared to any other electric cars. Interior can be crafted in various ways. There are millions of combinations available like in any Rolls-Royce. To add on, there is stargazing roof which also have a lucky shooting star around you all the time. Conventional Rolls-Royce elements are all carried in the Spectre's interior. That gives us the proper Rolls-Royce family identity when you are in the car. Can you hear any sound? Already I don't have sound, but still. I never experienced such a quiet interior in any electric car. Any. There's no kind of sound is coming to the interior. Wow, that is really spectacular. Mind blowing. What an engineering. Wow. So this is a very ultra smooth steering. Ooh. And this, oh man. Oh, what an acceleration. For a Rolls-Royce, this is very stable. The dynamics is amazing. It's very planted. Basically, you have a huge center of gravity over here because of the battery packs. So it's keeping the car planted. Anyway, I've shown you this. This is something really great. A spectacular experience with the Spectre, and it's really a spectacular Rolls-Royce. It has kept its DNA of an ultra luxury sedan or a coupe, and it is basically what you really meant with the Rolls-Royce. And I have to say, this is the future of ultra luxury, because what we need in luxury cars are refinement, quietness, amazing torque. After all, it's all about the rest of luxury which has been filled in this car. Rolls-Royce, known for making one of the best cars in the world, continues their dominancy in luxury car segment with the new Spectre. The new Spectre, arguably one of the best cars available, is definitely the best EV right now money can buy. It is really a spectacular machine. I really love this. Hope you guys did. Please do comment, like, and share this video. If you're yet to subscribe to our channel and other social media handles, please do right away. Until we meet next with another exciting machine, stay tuned and enjoy wheeling.